In the midst of all this, our gracious host of today, King Anchovy, the 50th Brazil. Yay!
I want to say a quick word why I think this is a little more meaningful today than maybe usual is that right now is Chuck Beanhorn's funeral. As a lot of you know, Charlie Beanhorn's father, who died, who had AIDS, long-term AIDS, most likely died, long-term AIDS, related causes. So important that we're all here today and raising money. So thank you everybody for being here.
Recipients are getting a little bit bigger gift than we've been able to give in the past. The board all very proud to be able to announce that both the San Antonio AIDS Foundation and Beat AIDS are getting a total of $180,000. Wow. Tony's here on behalf of the San Antonio AIDS Foundation.
First of all, I'd like to say thank you to your organization and board members for the years of support that you've given the San Antonio AIDS Foundation and everyone in this room. It's an important cause, as we all know. And we have a couple of board members here, so we can take just a second. Roland Benavides and Anna Gilmore. And on behalf of our organization, although by no means does it compare in any way, but we would like to present a token of our appreciation to you, to the Cornyation as a thank you for your support. And if you are all your board members here?
Not all, but a few.
And if we, okay, so we've got just the individual little thank you. Appreciation. This is years overdue. So once again, on behalf of SAFE, thank you all very much.
The next recipient is Beat AIDS and their representative, Michelle Hill.
Like I said to each of the board members, I'm a hugger. First, I want to say thank you to the Cornyation board and to all the volunteers of Cornyation for your generous support of Beat AIDS over the years.
Yay!
Thank you. I'm very excited that the government has finally heard the voice of the people and that LGBT members and community folks are able to have equal rights in marriage. Congratulations to Sylvia, who got married on Friday. Sylvia is a very strong advocate at Beat AIDS, and she and her partner Terry were married by Judge Jeannie Wright, who's one of our board members. So we're so grateful. The chairman of the Elton John AIDS Foundation, because I think he said something really significant as he was giving some thought to gay pride. coming up this weekend. He's going to go back to Toronto, Canada, for the celebration. He says it's one of the largest in North America. But he said, and I quote, "Even as we celebrate, we cannot be complacent. We must never forget that we are also marching together against a disease that threatens our lives, our families, and our communities. There are still 81 countries around the world that outlaw homosexuality. These are unjust laws that create a culture of fear and prevent people from taking HIV tests, revealing their status, or even picking up their medications. Ultimately, these laws exacerbate the spread of HIV/AIDS. I also wanted to let you guys know that Beat AIDS has served more than 500 positive individuals over the last year, partly because of these funds.
Yeah.
And notably, as a local organization, over the last 16 years, we maintained a 2% seroprevalence rate. That means that 2% of the people we test have come up positive. That's very important. That's significant to the Centers for Disease Control. Lastly, we want to make a few announcements. We're going to have a GLBT Leadership Summit. Please watch for that invitation, because at that summit, we will roll out our PrEP, or Pre-Exposure Prophylaxis Awareness Program. We're also going to have our banquet October 16th. Watch for that announcement, where we will be recognizing the Cornyation board this year. And we're in collaboration with San Antonio AIDS Foundation on the Red Shoe Ball, which will also be coming out in November. So please watch for those announcements. And again, on behalf of the board, the staff, the volunteers, and most especially our clients, thank you, Cornyation.
Well, we thank those two agencies for being on the vanguard of the fight against AIDS. And in closing, my comments are, what a difference a week makes.
Yeah.